So, hello and welcome back. A day late, but that's okay. I can't guarantee that the not so berry will always happen on Monday, but that is its normal day. I went out and had a wonderful weekend and felt like putting up more of a vlog content. But it is time to jump back into the not so berry challenge where the Sims itself seems to be conspiring to bring Ryker back from the dead because it is the Reaper's Reward kit, or not kit, but the Reaper's Reward event where the Grim Reaper needs our help. We need to start learning everything that we can about Ambrosia. And this is a 6-week event, which might work out about fine. So now we were, I think, going to have maybe Saffron start learning about Ambrosia this way. Meanwhile, Rosemary is going to continue working on her magic skills to see if she can bring Ryker back that way. And Ryker is going to continue to garden and fish and see if we can't maybe bring him back that way. So I think that this should actually work out pretty dang good. So looking at everything, our wonderful Saffron is a low orbit specialist. He has the next couple days off, which is probably pretty good because he can maybe go and get the mail and hopefully get some interesting news from the Ambrosia Society. And then we'll let him use the restroom before he explodes. He's kind of doing that I really gotta go walk, and haven't we all been there? I think we have. And yeah, we are totally going to let Saffron work on this along with everything else that he is doing. All right, Saffron, why don't you go to the bathroom before you bust, and I am going to look in here and see what we got. I don't see... Nope, that is just Gardening Volume 1, which we can put away in there. That is a very cool egg, which can go on the counter. We can see what we got as far as fan mail. Rosemary, why were you in the bathroom when your son was going pee? Why do you have a gnarled wood broom? Why don't you give that to your mom? That seems like more of a her thing. Along with this orb. It looks like we got a foul minnow. Well, that's lovely. All right, Rosemary, how are you getting on? You are actually doing pretty good. How is your magical skill progressing? I feel like that is a very important thing. She needs to work on practicing this magic a little bit. She's got a little bit of time, I think, before... Oh, no, she has 2 hours before work. Well, you know what? You could probably... Let's not zip-zap that. That would be a terrible plan. Rosemary, you can just do whatever you would like. Ryker is feeling tense. Oh, he's underachieving. He just doesn't feel like he is doing enough as far as his garden. Well, you know what, Ryker? Why don't you come over here and water all of these plants? Because it is flower day, and gardening is one of those things that you need to do. In fact, Saffron, I think you can maybe also water. And Rosemary, somehow I doubt that you are really into this bunny day, but you know what? Really quick, why don't you maybe just sell all of the sage out there? Leader of the free world, you've got this. I know you can do it. And then Ryker, I think you should probably do some weeding. And Saffron, I think I saw that we are supposed to be able to expedite the Grim Reaper thing, but I don't know how to do that. I mean, we've claimed the reward. Maybe we can just go ahead and buy it in Create a Sim? Or maybe it's in our inventory? That would be nice. No, that is a yellow lava lamp, which I feel like would look really nice on one of our tables. I just have to figure out which one. Yep, and I have to let go of that. Alright, let's see here. Where could we put it? You know what? Let's get rid of that lamp and put our lava light right there. I think that just looks very saffron, but I am not seeing it there. Alright, let's maybe go in and see if we can't find it. What was it called? Ambrosia. Anything? Does not look like we are finding anything. Alright, well, we'll give it a little bit of time. You know, in the meantime, Saffron also needs to achieve level 8 in 6 different skills. So let's take a look at his skills really quick and see where he stands. Oh, we are at level 7 in fitness. You know what, my friend? Why don't you go around here, dream big, and then maybe just shoot around a little bit, you know? Get a little bit going on. Rosemary, how are you doing? You are actually doing really well. When do you go off to work? She is heading off to work in just a little while, I think. She works... No. You know what, Rosemary? Head off to work. I think maybe I had given her bunny day off, but we're going to let her head to work. And Ryker, who is feeling very happy but very stinky, was about to go get on the computer, but I think it's a better idea if you maybe take a shower, sir. And then perhaps you can maybe work on a little bit more of your gardening. What have we got here? We've got apple, we've got death flower. Oh, that's right. We did end up finding a death flower last time. That is good. Can we fertilize that bad boy? No, it's been recently fertilized. How is everything else doing here? That has been fertilized. That's been fertilized. I think I actually fertilized everything. So, you know what? Once you are out of the shower, sir, you can go research that death flower. And Saffron, how is that athletic skill going? It looks like you are getting pretty close, although you're also getting pretty hungry. But his fitness level 7, maybe we should dream big a few more times. I know it seems like such a hack, but you know, I just feel like easy is sometimes better. All right, we're going to stop the shooting around. Come on, dream big. I think 2 or 3 dream bigs and we will probably get to level 8 on that skill. We've got the lights, we've got the everything. We are dreaming big. Ooh, that didn't give me much of a jump. Oh, that's kind of sad. We'll do that again. You know, we'll just have him dream about being a superstar. Okay, that is much better. I think 1 more dream big should probably do it, and then we'll let you get some food, sir. Maybe 1 more. Nope. Oh, they definitely nerfed that. It still works really well, but I feel like it used to work even faster. There we go. Fitness level 8. Good job, bud. Alright, you can go ahead and grab yourself some leftovers. And hopefully this mail will actually come. Oh, Rosemary needs to provide some tough feedback to a coworker. How should she give them the notes? She would be straight and honest. Rosemary approached her coworker and gave them very honest feedback. She also worked with her coworker to create a plan to correct all of the problems. Her boss praised Rosemary for working well with her teammates. Oh, and there's the mail. And Ryker has learned all about the death flower. That is good. Saffron, once you are done eating that, let's go and grab the mail today and see. Hopefully we got something from the Ambrosia Society. Oh, he's also on fire. from successfully making 3-point or dunk streak while playing basketball. Boom shaka. Saffron has made 3 baskets in a row, and he is feeling mighty fine about that. We do also need to buy a seance table. I don't know where we're going to put it. Actually, I do. We will probably put it in the study. It seems like a good spot. We can put it back over here in this corner. So we're gonna go check the mail and see if maybe we got the Ambrosia Society newsletter. I would be really happy if we did. We've collected everything from the mailbox. There it is. Ah, awesome. Let's read the Ambrosia Society newsletter. Welcome to our latest series where we guide you through the process of cooking ambrosia. If you have your snapdragon planted, then the next step is to work on your cooking and gardening skills. The best way to do this is to feed your garden and yourself. Sure, let's take a gardening lesson. Yep, we've got that. We should buy some seeds. Okay, that is, I think I knew how to garden already, but that's all right. All right, let's buy some... let's buy a couple of starter flowers and see if we get some snapdragons. Oh, I think I see a snapdragon already. Yep, that is a snapdragon. So we're going to put that right there. And then, Saffron, you can come over here and plant this seed. I mean, I don't think... Here we go. Oh, and we have earned a reward. Let's go and see what we got. We got a really cool looking little freezer bunny toy. All right, that's cool. I wonder if it comes in the mail as well or if it is in our inventory this time. I would be really happy if it was just in our inventory. Nope, it's not. Probably comes in the mail. We also need to buy the gramophone. I don't think we have that unlocked yet, though. But, like I said, one other thing I know we're going to need. So let's go back into buy mode really quick and see if we can find the seance table. Hopefully with chairs, All right. Activities and skills. We're just going to look up seance. Wow, if I could spell it would be even better. All right, let's search. There it is. Awesome. And it even comes in yellow, which is fantastic. Let's put this stuff in our inventory. Oh, we can put the lava light up there. We're going to put that in the inventory, and we are buying ourselves a yellow seance table, which does not want to fit anywhere. Might have to do a little rearranging. I will see you in a few minutes. All right, well, just placing the seance table, which I haven't checked to see if it works yet, gave us enough points to claim the gramophone. I don't know, again, if we can get it in build by, but I guess we'll find out. Also, the flower bunny is here, which is always nice. No. Gramophone. No. You would think it would be here. Let's go to electronics, boom boxes, and see if our gramophone is here. No, that is a Grammy phone. That is a timeless phone. Oh, there it is. All right. Well, we will spend the 600 simoleons to get that. I think we're going to move the TV up a little bit. There we go. So we can place our gramophone right here. Unfortunately, it does not come in yellow, but that's all right. All right, well, there we go. We now have a grimophone. Yay! This is so much easier than it possibly should be. All right, we will also say hello to the flower bunny. Maybe ask the flower bunny about ambrosia. We need to cook a recipe with level 3 or, well, level 3 or higher. How is Saffron's cooking skills? Let's take a look here. His cooking is only level 1, so he is going to have to learn how to cook. He also needs to summon the Grim Reaper and ask a spirit about ambrosia. The flower bunny says that they aren't exactly sure how to make ambrosia. They've never heard about it. Ooh, you know what, Ryker? You're a spirit. Let's go ask you about ambrosia. I mean, after all, we're doing this for you, Dad. All right, Ryker is heading on in. Ambrosia? I'm not sure how to make it, but I'd love to learn and bring a ghost back to life. All right, well, you know what? Let's go summon the Grim Reaper. You know, we'll just ask him. Be like, excuse me, Mr. Reaper, sir? I would like to know about ambrosia. I feel like I would like to bring my father back from his unjust demise. He was on vacation, having a lovely time, and got into some sort of a weird ski accident. Totally not cool, my friend. All right. Grim? Grim? We need to meet or socialize with Grim. Where are you, Grim? Oh, there he is. All right. Well, you know what? Let's do a polite introduction to the Grim Reaper. I don't know who this person is that is sauntering up to the house. I think they look like a mail carrier who is just like, hello, I am your mail carrier. All right. Oh, hello, darkness, my old chum. Ah, it looks like Saffron just befriended a romance enthusiast. Okay, well, Grim likes romance. Who would have known about it? You know, let's be buddies. You know, let's maybe not joke about facial hair. That would be a little bit weird. But maybe do a little friendly interaction. Find out what Grim's into. Be like, Grim, what do you do in your off time? I mean, I know you typically are reaping. Oh, it means a lot that you make time for me. I just wanted to let you know that. Oh, Grim's gonna hang out and watch television. All right, Saffron. Well, you know what? You have made friends with Grim. I think you are actually very good friends with Grim. You know? Well, let's go over here and maybe ask the spirits about ambrosia. Since Grim doesn't seem to want to tell us all about ambrosia, we'll just ask the spirits. And Ryker, why don't you come over here and do a friendly introduction to the Grim Reaper? I feel like you've met him before, but this is a more social meeting. Oh, Ryker is so focused, and Saffron has acquired the medium skill. He is summoning up something to find out what is up. Ah, Chiru, that's right. I agree, sir. All right. Ooh, that's a pretty cool little ring of fire around our crystal ball. What are you thinking about here, sir? He is feeling very confident. He's like, I believe in me. Even if Mom can't learn magic and bring Dad back to life, I believe that I can do it. And what do the spirits have to say about ambrosia? Ambrosia, will you share? This is sure to help you in your quest. Start growing your garden. Plant a snapdragon, apple, and a cherry tree. Well, I think we might have all of those. Let's see, we've got an apple tree. We have a cherry tree. And we do have a snapdragon. All right. Very cool. You know what, Saffron? You are doing amazing. why don't you come over here and clean the spoiled food out of the refrigerator? Because who needs spoiled food? It sounds terrible. We'll give Ryker that daisy that was dropped by the Easter Bunny. And we got bluebells everywhere. And Rosemary, you are home. And she's been given a raise as the national leader for her superior work. She is now making 429 simoleons per hour. You are awesome, Rosemary. Why don't you come over here? Oh, looks like Grim took off. Well, you know what? That's fine. Why don't you come over here and do a little bit of a cheerful introduction to your mail carrier who's just been talking about everything to the mailbox. Oh, hey, and Grim is still here. Well, that's good. All right, Rosemary needs a little bit of fun. So, you know what, Rosemary? Why don't you ask for a large bribe? And then maybe you could do a little magic on this man. You know? Do a little bit of, give him a little Desperio. You know? He didn't want to do a bribe. Oh, well. Hopefully that worked. And if that didn't work, we'll zip-zap him. You know? Just because we can. Alright, we're going to give him a zip-zap because I don't really want him in the house. And Saffron, why don't you talk to your new bestie a little bit? Give him a hug. Be like, hey, bestie, what's up? You know, maybe we could, not romance, maybe we could have a deep conversation and then we can cook together. Oh, I guess we can't cook with Grim. I was hoping we could cook with Grim. Doesn't look like we can. But we can definitely make a garden salad because it's hard to mess up a garden salad. So he can work on that. Well, you know what? The Grim Reaper's a loner. Saffron's a loner. This is a friendship made in Sim Heaven. I think he is going to have a wonderful time with his friend Grim. Also, Rosemary, did you zip-zap that man? If you didn't zip-zap him enough, I think we need to zip-zap him again. So let's do another little zip-zap on this guy. Rosemary's like, this is fun. I am actually enjoying this. Yep. He doesn't seem too happy about it, but Rosemary's quite amused. All right, Rosemary, why don't you maybe practice a little bit of that untamed magic. Work on those skills. Oh, the mailman's like, oh my gosh. Saffron, did you know your mom is absolutely insane? She invited me in and she keeps hitting me with magic spells. It's a little bit weird. Alright, well, I am going to have all of my Sims keep doing what they're doing, and we'll check in on them again in a little bit. Alright, it is the next day. Rosemary got the day off. She is feeling pretty darn good. She actually has a potion of youth, which I didn't remember getting, but I think that is for the ambrosia recipe. So, and Saffron has earned another reward. Well, let's go to the event UI and see what we got here. We got a pair of earrings. Interesting. And we got a whole bunch of stuff. Well, oh my goodness. All right, what did we get here? This is Cooking Volume 1, Let's Cook. Nice. We also got the Earrings of Imminent Demise. We got Energized Potion. That is always a good thing to have. The Scare Seeker Lot Challenge. With this challenge, fill Sims with eldritch excitement and attract other Sims who are looking for a ghoulish good time. We also got a Happy Potion. Well, that's exciting. What else have we got here? Looks like coming up we will get some pants, another gardening volume, a cute little freezer bunny, which I did find, by the way. Oh, what is this? We've got all sorts of rewards that we can get. So here's our little freezer bunny. I think we will put him right over here by the gramophone. We'll put him right there. Why can't we put him right there? I want to put him right there. Can I put him on the counter? All right, well, I guess I just can't do anything with my freezer bunny. Can I look at him maybe? I can place him in the world. Well, that's all right. And Nadine's spirit is fading away. Well, that's terrible. All right. Ryker, you need to come over here and water all of these plants and maybe even do a little bit of fertilizing here. Let's fertilize. What is our most expensive thing? We do have a rose, so let's fertilize these with a rose. There we go. And then I think our sad Ryker, who did not have a wonderful flower bunny day, is probably going to go fishing. I think we're going to send him out to, actually, let me look it up really quick. All right. According to the amazing Google, I should be able to get Ryker an angelfish in Willow Creek behind the library. So we're going to have him take care of the garden really quick. You know, we got to make sure that this is done. And Saffron, you need to ask a couple more people about ambrosia. You know what? Why don't you go ask your mom about ambrosia? We're also going to move this freezer bunny. Oh, now it can be placed. Well, that's fine. That is just the Sims being utterly Sims. All right, look at that. I've heard that you need to have mastered cooking and gourmet cooking. And she's like, and I have totally done that. And Ryker is doing fantastic over here, working on his plants, fertilizing, all of those other things. Saffron is now very interested in this ambrosia, so he is going to come over here and he is going to research ambrosia on the computer. He's like, this is very intriguing, Mom. And Rosemary, while you are over here, why don't you do a little bit of experimenting on the cauldron that I bought you? You know, between all of these people, we are oh, Saffron's off to work. Never mind, Saffron can experiment when he gets home and try and figure out this ambrosia thing. Rosemary, on the other hand, has the day off. She's going to do a little bit of experimentation. She did max out her gourmet cooking, so she is good to go on that. So she can just grab herself some leftovers and spend the day working on her magic. And like I said, once Ryker is done with the garden, we are going to head over to Willow Creek and see if we can't fish ourselves up an angelfish. Because I know we need a death flower, an angelfish, and I think the potion of youth to make ambrosia. I think that might be all we need. But we shall see. We shall definitely see. All right. How are you doing with that experimentation there, Rosemary? She's like, double, double, boil and trouble. I put this behind the house so that no one can see the leader of the free world playing with magic. I think her constituents would be fine with it, but they might not think so. Also, I think we have far too many brooms. Let's take a look at our brooms here. What do we want? Do we want... You know what? I feel like Rosemary would like the rocket broom a lot more than the regular old broom. Also, she is not interested in gardening, so we're just going to hand that over to Ryker. And we do have a few more familiars that we will work on. All right, you know what? I know you're feeling flirty, Ryker. Why don't you strike a sexy pose and then take yourself off fishing? You know, we can get all sorts of things done. Oh, and his book made $1 less today than it did yesterday, but, you know, details. All right, Rosemary is working. Saffron is working, and Ryker is striking a pose before he heads off to Willow Creek. All right, back at Willow Creek, we are at the library, and supposedly right over here is someplace that hopefully we can catch an angelfish. So hopefully that will actually work. Come on, Ryker. Get your tail in gear. You're a ghost. You should be able to just teleport yourself there. All right, we're going to fish with him for a little bit. Rosemary hopefully is... You know what? Rosemary, why don't you come over here? You can fly right over here. You can watch your man fish. And while he's fishing, you can work on your magic. So we are going to go to magic. We are going to practice, we'll practice some more untamed magic here. Hopefully we can learn a new spell. Always be skill building. She also kind of needs to pee, so we'll have her practice her magic for a little bit and then run in here to the bathroom. Oh, Rosemary has learned Necrocall. That is very cool. Let's see exactly what Necrocall does, because I am very curious. I'll go over here. We'll open the spell book and see if that is the spell that we need. I think the one we need is actually De-Deathify, but we will find out. Alright, Necrocall will summon the dead from their final resting place. Well, we don't really need to do that. We definitely need De-Deathify, so she's going to have to keep on practicing some more magic after she uses the restroom. Ryker, how are you getting on? Have you caught any fish yet, or are you just catching kind of nothing? Yeah, he's fishing. I don't know how well it's going, but he is fishing. All right, Rosemary, let's go back. Let us, I guess, just jog over here. I thought maybe she would fly back over, but maybe not. She's like, I have to pee first. Excuse me, lady. And we are keeping an eye on Mr. Ryker over here. What did you catch, Ryker? He caught a perch. Not exactly what we want, but it's catching something, and we will give him credit for that. Rosemary is feeling so smitten by her man. She's like, he struck a pose. It was wonderful. I've got a familiar. No, I don't really want to be an interstellar smuggler. Thank you very much. All right, Rosemary, you're coming back over. We're going to practice some more of that amazing untamed magic. Oh, Rosemary, don't feel sad. You're fine. We are going to practice a little bit more of that untamed magic and see if we can learn any other spells. Oh, we've learned all that we can for our current rank. Okay, well, let's practice a few other schools of magic then. Let's maybe practice practical magic. That seems like a good one. You know, we got a rank up here. Speaking of, how are we doing? We are about halfway through. We definitely need to head home here soon so that she can keep practicing on her cauldron. But this is a good spot to hopefully get an angelfish, so I will see you when we get back home. And we did it! Ryker, after a few hours of fishing, has caught the angelfish that we will need. So let's go ahead and send everybody home. Rosemary, why don't you go ahead and go home as well? I don't know who this is, Olive Volkov, who looked like she wanted to have a conversation with us, but we're out of here. Rosemary is very, very slowly making her way towards home. All right, we are home again. Rosemary, I think we are going to have you come over here and discard the contents of that, and we will work on some new experimenting. And Ryker, I think you can stop your chatting and maybe do a little research on the pomegranate. You know, find out a few things. He's also feeling a little bit hungry, so after we research, he can go ahead and get some leftovers. Rosemary's like, Venitio. All right, good job. Let's, can we brew any potions? No, we need an apple for that. All right, well, you know what? Let's do some experimenting. You know, see what you can learn here, Rosemary. How is your magic skills going? I'm hoping that she can get another talent point soon. That would be very handy. All right, well, while they're doing that, I will have them keep at it, and we will see what happens when Saffron gets home. All right, Saffron has made it home from work. Rosemary is slaving away, and you know what, Saffron? I guess we will use the other computer down here. Let's go down here, and let's do a little bit of researching of ambrosia, maybe? Would it be under web? We just need to research ambrosia here, my dude. It says research ambrosia from home app on the phone or select research ambrosia interaction on the computer or tablet. All right, I do not see it here. We could update the Scout Pack website, go to lifestyle coaching, open Social Bunny. All right, we can't do it on that computer. It was on the other computer, so let's see if maybe it's on this one still. All right, well, that's not working. Let's look on the phone here. It says it would be on the home app. All right. Research ambrosia. Why are we not seeing that? Well, you know what, Ryker, can you maybe research the ambrosia for us, my friend? I am not seeing it anywhere. Well, that's frustrating. All right, well, Saffron, why don't you come over here and, you know, we'll work on another skill. What is another skill that we need to get to level 8? Looks like our next highest skill is programming. So you know what? You can just come over here and do a little bit of programming since we can't seem to do any researching. You know, let's continue our side job. I forgot he had started one, so he can work on that. Rosemary, did you get anything good from your potion making? Doesn't really look like it. You know what? Let's see if Ryker has any apples in his inventory. I don't see any, but we do need to put that angelfish into the refrigerator. All right, well, you know what? Let's go to shopping and see if we can't just buy a couple of apples. There we go. And then we can just give them to Rosemary. And she can go make a potion of plentiful needs. Oh, wrong sim. All right, Rosemary, I need you to brew a potion of plentiful needs, please and thank you. You know, we got to keep working on these skills. And Ryker, what are your skills looking like? You know, his gardening skill is level 4, so let's see if we can fertilize anything. Is there anything that I missed? Oh, Rupert is calling. Hey, Uncle Rupert, I will totally talk to you. All right, well, you know what? Why don't you just go ahead and harvest everything? I'm hoping that that death flower will bloom soon. All right. Saffron is feeling mighty confident. He's like, I am the great programmer. He also is probably going to need to use the bathroom soon. Not quite yet. He's not quite to the desperate stage, but soon. Rosemary is over here trying to figure out this potion of plentiful needs, because if she gets it right, she will be able to just fix her needs with an apple. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but an apple a day might actually keep the need to sleep at bay, which is kind of cool. Oh, there is another snapdragon. We will give that to Ryker, who can come over here. How is everything doing here? Oh, we have things we can fertilize. We're just going to fertilize these with kind of the basics here. We've got a lot of strawberries. It seems like a good thing to do. I really should have a method to my madness, but I usually don't. But the main method to my madness is just to hopefully be able to evolve some plants, because that is the next thing on Mr. Ryker's to-do list. Oh, it looks like we have at least 1 or 2 that can be fertilized. That is awesome, or evolved. Good job. That is 1. That is 2. We now have some nice sage bushes. All right, let's maybe evolve that one there. Very nice. And that one there. And I think we only need 1 more, which should do it with that. And we have achieved our milestone. Now Ryker needs to achieve level 6, graft a couple of plants, and fertilize 5 more plants. Well, we can totally do that eventually. All right, we're going to evolve that one. We're going to evolve that one. Hopefully we can get some things fertilized, but if not, we can just cheat by planting stuff. So we're going to put a crocus out. Maybe a nice dahlia. Seems like a lovely flower. We'll plant another snapdragon just in case. And you know what? Let's start our own little vineyard here and plant all of these. So Ryker, why don't you go ahead and plant all this? And Saffron, how are you doing with your programming? Are you doing good? He's about halfway through. You know, not quite there yet, but he is getting there. Rosemary, how is that potion making going? She's like, it could be going better. I'm feeling awfully sleepy. All right, and Ryker, I don't want you to forget that you're going to need to water all of those. Thank you. All right, Rosemary, she's like, it's looking bubbly. It's looking like something that would fill all of my needs, and we'll find out if it will or not. You know, once she bottles it up, hopefully it'll tell us this time, because the last time she made a potion and the next thing I knew, her needs were terrible instead of perfect. Not really sure. Oh, and gardening level 5 for Ryker. Good job. He can now take cuttings and do some grafting. All right, do a little sprinkle of this, a little sprinkle of that. Poke up the crystals under the cauldron, and almost done. All right. Oh, our familiar, our wonderful familiar seems very pleased with our potion. It does look very nice. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Let's bottle up all of them. She's like, oh, this is beautiful. How many bottles do we get? We got 4 bottles. You know what? Let's give it a try. Let's see if it actually works. Everybody cross your fingers. We're going to suck down this potion of plentiful needs and... Oh, that was perfect. All right. Well, now that you're feeling great, why don't you do some experimentation? Ryker, how are you doing? Actually, he's taking a nap. You know, Ryker, you do you there, boo. And Saffron, who is about to bust, is almost done with his programming. You would think that he would actually level up on the programming, but it doesn't really look like it's working out that way. So we are going to just kind of hit speed 3 here, and hopefully he won't pee himself, just to get this side job done. Oh, he's like, I really have to pee, I really have to pee. Oh, did we actually finish the side job or not? Quickly, do not wet yourself. He's like, I'm doing the pee-pee dance, I'm doing the pee-pee dance. Thankfully, he does have the next 2 days off, which is probably a good thing. Oh, he's feeling a bit dazed. Oh no, he's starting to burn out. All right, fine. You should exercise a little bit of creativity. Well, why don't you come over here? Actually, why don't you just go to bed after you get something to eat? In fact, why don't you have a dinner? Why don't you have a nice hamburger slider? And then you can head to bed. Ryker, you are doing amazing. Why don't you come out here and... can we do anything here? We can fertilize this here snapdragon. Also looks like we can fertilize this one. I don't even know what it is, but we can fertilize it. Looks like we can also fertilize... Nope, we can't fertilize the pear tree. Can we fertilize any of these pear trees? We do need a cherry tree too, so let's go over here and purchase seeds. Let's see about getting fruit. We're gonna just see if we can't get another interesting seed packet. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's open these up. Oh, Rosemary is feeling mighty frisky. Rosemary, I know you're feeling flirty, my dear, but why don't you practice a little bit of magic? I feel like that would be much more useful. We are going to practice some practical magic. And Saffron has hit cooking level 4. You know, he is getting the most interesting varieties of skills. All right, Ryker, would you stop being all flirty on the chat lines? It's a little bit disturbing, my friend. You know what? Why don't you ask for a joke from Lindsay? And then maybe, do we need to clean up? That is kind of gross. Then we can clean up that counter and just send him off to bed. Oh, Cato's spirit is like drifting away. That's terrible. Saffron's like, dude, I'm going to bed. Didn't even have to tell him. He's a pretty smart kid. Rosemary, can you research on this computer? Be so nice if you could. I have no idea why I can't do this all of a sudden, but I'm going to be so upset. It's a good thing that I also know that I should be able to bring Ryker back one of these other ways. You know, I feel like it's going to be pretty good. Ryker, why are you dancing? I told you to please polish this up, clean. Be a very useful Ryker for me. Anyway, I think this is where we're going to leave it. Hopefully by next week we will be able to research Ambrosia so we can continue doing the Reaper's Rewards events. I think between all of these different ways that we have now to hopefully bring Ryker back, we will be able to do it. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. Leave any of your ideas for possibly bringing Ryker back in the comments down below. Also, I still have the possibility of getting Saffron a pet very soon. Drop in the comments down below whether you think Saffron is more of a dog person or a cat person, and if you think he should get a pet. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.